How do siblings influence each other? Ashley and Emily were neighbours and classmates ever since kindergarten. Ashley was always bullied by her older brother Mark and found a much-needed friend in Emily. Emily was loved and pampered by her older sister Barbara, so she was empathic towards Ashley. Despite being best friends from the same neighbourhood, Ashley and Emily grew up to become distinctly different individuals. Ashley was a victim of sibling bullying and developed a strong distaste for older men. Emily grew up to be a way more trusting and loving woman, and it all started with the way their siblings treated them. What kind of relationship do you have with your sibling? Could you relate more to Ashley or Emily? Please let us know in the comments. Before we proceed, please support the channel by liking the video and hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notified about our upcoming videos. Close your eyes and imagine that you're stranded on a deserted island with your sibling. Would you rather be alone because they always annoy you? Or would you feel overjoyed because they're your best friend? Either way, you cannot deny that you share a very powerful bond with your brother or sister, one that makes you feel things, good and bad, more deeply. The bond between siblings starts at a very young age and goes on for entire lifetimes. In fact, siblings often influence your childhood more than your parents. Even if you feel that you're nothing like your elder brother or sister, you have been influenced by them in more ways than one. And that's precisely what we're going to explore in this video. Older brothers and sisters act as mentors and role models without even realizing it. How often do you see young kids imitating their siblings? So it's quite evident that some of your character traits were strongly influenced by your siblings. Whether it's simple mannerisms related to daily life, the ability to compromise and share your stuff with others, or learning to deal with conflict, siblings teach you all of this and more. For instance, take Emily and her elder sister Barbara from our story. Barbara was good at photography, nail art, and makeup, and she was fond of hiking because of her love for the Twilight Saga movies. While growing up, Emily wanted to be like her sister and took a keen interest in hiking and photography. She has a successful Instagram page with thousands of followers now. What if we told you that your siblings could also influence your physical appearance? Are you confused? Well, it's not rocket science. Just observe how easy it is for younger kids to like certain foods that their older siblings like to eat. Likewise, your sleeping pattern is closely linked to that of your siblings when you're young, at least as long as you share a room. So if your elder sister is a night owl and loves to eat unhealthy food, you likely follow in her footsteps. And we all know that such an unhealthy lifestyle will indeed show its effects on your body in terms of fat accumulation, acne and other skin problems, and random mood swings. Being the first friends in your life, siblings help develop the first building blocks of interpersonal skills. You spend most of your childhood with your brother or sister, which helps you connect with others later in life. In fact, studies show that those who have siblings of the opposite sex end up being better at talking to strangers of the opposite sex. Another essential component of any sibling relationship is constant pestering and fights, and all of that helps develop patience as few other things can. Haven't we all come across an annoying person and thought, "Damn, you're not even half as annoying as my sibling"? Perhaps the most important way siblings influence you is related to your emotional intelligence. While having a kind and caring older sister like Barbara made Emily empathic, a bully of a brother like Mark scarred Ashley for life. Even when it comes to academics, an older sibling who excels in school and college paves the way for younger siblings. It's generally observed that in the presence of a healthy relationship, younger siblings want to be just as good at studies as their older siblings. It wouldn't be wrong to say that siblings can influence almost every aspect of one's life. Of course, not all of them are positive, and that's where their parents must step in. If you see your older child bullying their younger sibling, you must put an end to it immediately. After all, poor parenting coupled with sibling rivalry is a recipe for disaster for the younger child. But if you share a healthy and positive bond with your older sibling, it can be a major blessing. Just look at famous siblings like the Jonas Brothers, Venus and Serena Williams, the Olsen sisters, or the Hemsworth trio. These celebrities are proof of the positive influence siblings can have on each other. On that note, it's time for us to sign off. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to share it with your sibling.